Hi, everybody. Welcome to Game Changers. My name is Kelly Kellner. You can follow me online at KelsterMania, and we are here to bring you the best sports betting information. And I am very, very proud to bring in my very, very dear friend, a guy that I've been following for so long I can't even tell you, Joe D'Amico, live from Las Vegas. Joe, welcome to the show this week, week 14 of the NFL. Where have the weeks gone? Where's the time gone? I know that my sports betting account has gone up, though, thanks to all of the advice that we are giving each other here and we're giving all our viewers. How you doing, brother?
Kelly, I'm very excited. It's a great week. It's a great week to do what we do. It's a great week for sports in general. You know, right around the corner from bowl games, we're heading into to where the rubber meets the road, so to speak, in the NFL, you know, where teams are vying for postseason spots. Very exciting. We're full-blown NBA, NCAA basketball. You're starting to see some conference matchups now in college basketball. Hockey, full swing. You know, the cream is rising to the top in the NHL. Some great things happening. This is a time of the year where really you got to follow proven winners like Kelly, New York Pele, and Joey D right here at Game Changers, sports fans.
I love it, brother. I'll tell you, hockey, you know, I know a lot of Las Vegas handicappers struggle a little bit with hockey, and maybe it's a Canadian thing. I've been having some great results. This last week, I've been putting out for $29 as a special, 5 games, mostly hockey, that I'm putting in a round robin. So that's where you play a combination of parlays. And I'll tell you, we've been hitting 3 out of 5, 4 out of 5 on a regular basis. You know, those small incremental wins are what it's all about. Money management, making great choices, and looking for opportunities. And it's exciting, man. Oh, man. There isn't anything better than winning money. And let's talk about week 14. You got a couple of great games. I see them on the script here. I like them as well. I just can't wait to hear you. I love listening to you talk about football. I don't know what the hell it is, Joe D'Amico, but it's just like, it's like therapy to me. It's soothing. It's magical. Tell me about Buffalo and Tampa Bay, brother.
Well, Kelly, I've never had anybody ever tell me my voice is soothing. I appreciate that compliment. I will tell you, Kelly, last week on the shows, 3-1 with my free releases. Overall, the last 4 weeks, something like 13-3. My free picks win, guys. What do you think my premium play is going to do over at GameChangerz? I got my first game for you. Let's talk Buccaneers -3. It's a short week, Kelly, so I'm going to keep it at a short analysis. This is the time of year I just mentioned when cream rises to the top in the NFL. I went against Buffalo last week right here, got everyone paid as New England, beat them outright. This week, I keep hearing, Kelly, that the Bills are a very good road team. Guys, come on. They beat the Dolphins and a very disappointing Chiefs team. They lost to the Titans, lost to the Jaguars, then beat 2 last-place doormats in the Jets and the Saints. Once again, guys, come on. Now they've got to travel to Tampa to take on a Bucs team that has won and covered 3 straight. Tom Brady, Kelly, he's going to dissect and decimate the overworked and overrated Buffalo defense here. On the flip side, Josh Allen, my friends, he's in for a long day. He has to line up against the Tampa Bay D. They're back at full strength. They rank second against the rush. My friends, without a successful ground game to crutch on, Allen is going to be a sitting duck here. The Buccaneers, 4-0 ATS, the last 4 at home, 12-3-2 the last 17 in the month of December, 5-2 the last 7 versus teams with a winning record. Take Tampa here. Things go from bad to worse for Buffalo. Trust me, this team's going to have a hard time once the postseason comes, and they're going to and Tampa Bay is going to show. It's going to be a template, Kelly. They're going to show everybody how to beat this team, just like the Patriots did last week.
Well, I think we talked about it on the show last week, an interview that Tom Brady had post-game, where you could tell that he wasn't proud of the win that they had a couple of weeks ago. And you see that motivation, that determination, and that competitive essence, that power that he's got. I think he's going to step up his game as well, too. I think that's a great play. Absolutely love it. I agree with you 100%. Let's get on to the second game you got. Now we're going to move right to the Monday Nighter, which is the LA Rams going into Arizona. Arizona's been a team going in a few different directions throughout the season. Which direction do you think this game's going to go, brother?
Well, Kelly, a few years back, someone on social media, because I win so much on Monday night, they took a picture of me. They put a crown slanted on my head. They donned me the king of Monday Night Football. Guys, the king of Monday Night Football is going to get you paid again this Monday. This is an ideal opportunity, Kelly, for the division-leading Cardinals to further distance themselves from the rest of the NFC West. Kelly, Kyler Murray, he's back. He shook off the cobwebs in last week's win and cover in Soldier Field. what impressed me most as a sports fan and as a and let me try that again. Those Hooked on Phonics books, I'm waiting for my Christmas present. As an analyst of games, I got to analyze games to see what I'm going to do the following week and weeks coming, guys. What impressed me most about him in his first game back, 0 mistakes. With all respect, my friends, head coach Sean McVay, he is no genius. Even if Albert Einstein joined the coaching staff, it still wouldn't be enough for the team to figure out how to compete in this matchup. LA, 1-3 run straight up, 1-5 run against the spread. Sure, they can pass the ball, but, and Kelly, you and I, we both like a big but zone counters with one of the NFL's best pass defenses. They rank 4th overall in the league, allowing just 18.7 points per game. Mistakes, turnovers, penalties, and a weak pass rush will prove to be fatal here for the Rams. They're 2-5 ATS the last 7 on the road. Arizona, 4-0 ATS the last 4 versus NFC West opponents. Take the Cards here. Take your bookmaker's money.
Absolutely. Well, I've heard you described in a number of ways from people in the industry. I know that you put the first 4 letters into analyst. You are the most amazing guy, and it's not your voice that I love, brother. It's just your experience and your insight. I'm not gonna listen to recordings of you to go to sleep instead of therapy. I got other forms of therapy that I'm going to use for that. You were the best, brother, and I appreciate having you on the show. I appreciate you as a friend. I tell people all the time. Remember, it was about a year ago I reached out to you. I've been a client for years. I've been a fan of yours for years, and brother, you're just the best of the best. So thank you, my friend. Those are 2 great games. Tampa -3, Arizona -2.5. We're going to take a quick 15-second commercial break, and we're going to pick up a little conversation with New York Pele, the guy who can pick a dog better than any dog catcher out in the streets. This guy's unbelievable. We'll see you back here in 15 seconds.
The best bets are not on Wall Street.
GameChangerz.ca, the ultimate source for sports betting information.
You know, my friends, sometimes you have people in your life that you just appreciate on a deep, deep level. And New York Pele is one of those individuals in my life. He and I have been friends for well over 20 years. My friend, you are the best of the best. During COVID and all the time, everybody's sitting at home alone and realizing how most of our friends are assholes and how really there's just a core of group guys. And brother, you are the best of the best. I love looking back at the conversations that we've had over the years. And that's what gave me the idea that we got to get Game Changers and we've got to get this information out to everybody because you have an insight for picking underdogs. Your college is your specialty, but man, oh man, NFL, you're the leader of all of us in the office football pool here. So we got to give some credit over that. Joe and I both busted your balls a bit last week. We were both on San Fran. You said, no, take the points with Seattle. Well, look at what the hell happened. So, I just can't say enough about you, brother. But let's get into a couple of your games, your free picks for this weekend. First one, Dallas at Washington. Washington at home, a 4.5-point dog. Tell me why you like it, buddy.
Well, this game is very interesting. I mean, it's the biggest rivalry that you have in with the Cowboys and Washington, the old Redskin team. Anyway, Washington, this is a big game for them. I mean, they're 6-6. The Dallas is 8-4. They win this game. Obviously, they move one game closer to winning the division. Washington's playing really well. They're playing well on the road. They're playing good at home. Their coach is good. I like Ron Rivera very much. And Dallas, this is the time of the year, and I've said it, is when they start to come down. They're not there. They're climaxed already. They're coming down now. And I think 4. I saw +4. I've seen +4.5. What either one, take the points. Washington will probably win this game straight up. I like them.
Yeah, I've seen just in the last couple of hours, I've seen pretty much everywhere lines move to +4.5 now. I love when you get that extra half a point on the +4. That's just a nice pivot number there. So okay, brother, I'm with you. I was not a fan of Washington earlier in the season. The last couple of weeks, I've been watching them play. I agree with you. Well coached. They're definitely stepping up the game. And Dallas has let a lot of people down over the years, I can tell you. So excellent. That's your first free play. Let's get into the second one. Seattle at Houston. Man, oh man! Now you did call Seattle as opposed to Joe and I on the show here last week. So props to you on that one. Houston at home taking 7.5 points. Is Seattle really that bad? Because they played they played a pretty good game here last week.
They did, but again, this is how I handicap. I mean, they played a really good game. They played at home. They basically are out of the playoffs, the Seahawks. Houston stinks. Houston played so bad last week. I mean, they were awful. They're home. They're going to pick it up this week. 7.5 at home. This is a gift, people. I don't know if they'll win the game straight up, but I am all over the Houston Texans plus 7.5. They just will not get beat that badly by this very mediocre Seattle team.
Well, there's a lot of parity in the leagues. You look at it in all of the professional sports, and taking points has been a proven winner, a documented winner. There's times where I'm just shaking my head when you're putting stuff out, and I see it hitting on a regular basis. So I knew that pick was coming. I already put that in my office football pool this week. Houston plus 7.5, laying points, laying over a touchdown on the road. Some of these lines where you're getting into double digits. There, like I say, there's a lot of parity in these professional leagues. So okay, I'm with you on that one. That is your second game. Let's bring Joe D'Amico back in. I'm going to give you a little shout out on the game that I'm really leaning to. This is my top game of the week. I absolutely love the New Orleans Saints -5 going in to play the Jets. If you can only lay less than a touchdown, anybody, any college team, I think the three of us put in an offense together could probably cover 5 against the Jets. I'm telling you, this is a great line. When I fought this game before the lines came out, I thought the line was going to be 7.5 or higher. If you're only laying 5 points with New Orleans, yes, the Jets are at home, but man, oh man, I think this is going to be a blowout. I look for New Orleans to play really, really strong. And the Jets, what motivation do they have here anymore? They're, they're just in such a bad spot and in such a funk. So that is my week. We got some great value. If you go to GameChangerz.ca, you will get free daily picks from Joe D'Amico, New York Pele, and myself. And let me tell you something. These picks are hitting. My hockey, I had a couple of dogs in basketball that have won straight up. Pele, your college basketball picks are phenomenal. I don't know where you get this information from, brother, but it's fantastic. Joe D'Amico, all you got to look at the leaderboards in every major sports handicapping competition, and I see your name right at the top of it. So, how can you not love what we're doing here at Game Changers? I got the Christmas tree over my shoulder. We put that up last night. Joe, I know you're a fan. I love following you on Facebook. You're gearing up. I see some great meals. I'm looking forward to getting invited down to one of those great meals and that plethora of barbecues you have around the pool.
You're always welcome here, Kelly, as well as you, Pele. Always welcome to the D'Amico household. I don't lock my door. Everybody knows better. They can't rob my house. But you guys are always welcome here. There's always food on the grill or food in the oven. We always have a good time. But this is a wonderful time of year, guys. This is the time of year. Honestly, Kelly, we have a great time. New York Pele, Kelly, and myself, sports fans. This isn't what we do. This is who we are. And this is our attitudes. We don't change ourselves once the light goes green and we go hot here, guys. I want you to know we have a good time. So when we get together, it's nothing but laughs and fun. So you guys are always welcome. And anybody else out there, Kelly, anybody else out there, if you come to Vegas, you hit me up on social media or through the website. If I can make it, I will make time to meet any of our people out there, any of our supporters. I'll go have a beer, a drink, go have some fun. I always have bail money on me, so we'll be all right. But, guys, you come out to Vegas. This is my home. I'm the host of Las Vegas. We have a lot of fun. And I keep waiting for the day where we get both Pele and Kelly and me in the same place at the same time. That's like getting LaToya and Michael in the same place at the same time. It's just not heard of. We got to get the three of us together, guys.
Joe, I got to tell you, Pele, this is going back quite a few years ago, but we met in Vegas, and I like to throw the dice. I like to play little craps. He came up with a crap system. He brought the sheet with him. It was unbelievable sitting there where you progressively increase your craps bet going on. How many rolls of the dice did not hit on craps during that session, buddy? It was the most unbelievably mathematically 31. Impossible thing that happened.
31. I've got the empty pockets to back that up. That's why you need to come to Game Changers. Bet our games. This is our expertise. NCAA basketball. This is the time of the year, guys, when the lines are so easy to detect. You got to come to bet basketball. NCAA basketball is the best sport in the world, as far as I'm concerned. Come and try us out.
Yeah. Absolutely. And with college football winding down here, we've got the bowl games coming up. So we're going to get some special offers and some special deals on that. But we're going to step up our college basketball reporting, our games, our packages. So watch for that. That's going to be coming real soon. They play a lot of games every day. It's not like football where you got a few days to gear up and analyze and think it through. And I'll tell you what, the line makers are wrong sometimes. They're missing things, and we have an opportunity to share that with you. So Joe and Pele, thank you very much for joining us week 14 of the NFL show. Thank you very much to all of our listeners, followers. Please like, share, retweet. Go to GameChangerz.ca. Make it a habit every day. Go and check out that ticker and look for our live picks, our free picks. They are winning on a regular basis. And when you're ready to win some serious money, go to our premium plays. We got packages. Let me tell you something that's phenomenal. It makes it so much fun. Losing sucks. I'll tell you that. I've done it for a long time. Show me a good loser, and I'll show you a loser. We're here to give you the best in sports betting information. Thanks for joining us, everybody. We'll see you next week.